listening to the Daily Yogi podcast. Every weekday, I'll share timeless yogi wisdom in bite-sized relatable lessons you can apply immediately to help you expand your perspective on life. For 3 months, I had washed dishes, served customers, handled inventory, trained new employees, and just about everything needed to operate my uncle's Kansas City restaurant. I trusted that family meant something. Each day, I showed up despite my visitor's visa, one that didn't allow me to work legally. Each week, I asked about payment. Each week, excuses. When I finally decided to leave after 3 months of working 84 hours a week without pay, I had nothing. No paycheck despite my exploitation, no place to live, no car. Just the hollow realization that blood doesn't guarantee kindness, and some strangers become your salvation. A vendor's friend had offered me work in Nashville, Tennessee, a chance to start over. But how could I get there with empty pockets and no transportation? I have something for you, Betty said one evening during our shift. Take my Ford Fusion, she said, pressing the keys into my palm. Don't worry about payment right now. You can pay me monthly, $200, $100, whatever you can manage, no worries. I stared at her, unable to speak. This woman, a dishwasher, also struggling in the margins of American society, who had her own battles to fight, was offering me freedom to move. The ability to reach Nashville, to work, to survive. Without Betty's kindness, I don't know where I would have ended up. I needed transportation to reach my new job, and she provided it without hesitation, asking for nothing but my eventual success. I used that car for years to come, and it eventually brought me to Austin. But this was more than a transaction, more than a loan, more than simple charity. This was kindness at its purest expression. The invisible energy that keeps desperate souls moving forward, the force that bridges the gap between despair and hope, the current that carries you when you cannot carry yourself. It flows from the most unexpected sources, from dishwashers to dreamers, from the struggling to the striving, from hearts that know what it means to have nothing yet choose to give everything. Betty gave me more than keys to a car. She gave me keys to possibility, keys to survival, keys to a future I could not have imagined from the depths of that restaurant kitchen. Kindness is the strongest weapon in the human arsenal. It does not discriminate. It does not calculate. It simply acts. And in acting, it transforms both giver and receiver, both helper and helped, both the desperate and the rescued. If this episode gave you something to think about, please leave a quick review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you're listening. On Apple Podcasts, go to the show homepage, scroll down to the rating sections, then tap Write Review. On Spotify, go to the show homepage, tap the 3 dots, select Rate Show, and choose your stars. Reviews signal to the algorithm that this podcast is worth promoting and help new listeners discover the show. Thank you. Your support means a lot and goes a long way. And as always, take this reflection into the silence, and I'll see you next time.